Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Coffee Chat. I'm Sherry Smeraglia and I am the CEO of Smeraglia Enterprises and Teddy Bear Goldendoodles, Schnoodles and Twoodles. And I have Carol Tuberville with me today. She's
Hello.
been hanging out with me for the last few weeks.
I have been.
During Coffee Chat, it's been pretty good, right?
It has been, yes.
We love this time of the day. We can just come in, relax. Most people
Recap.
are having coffee anyway right now.
Yes, recap. We're having tea today.
Yes, Carol doesn't do coffee, and today I'm like, I'm going to have tea as well. So we're having tea time. But today's topic is going to be one that's very interesting and informative because I don't know how many people know that we do virtual visits and virtual training.
That's true. When COVID came through, everything went virtual, and it was something that really hit big with our clients.
Right.
They really seemed to like it, so we stuck with it.
Yeah, and so many of our clients, they're busy. You have busy lifestyles. That's why we train so many of your dogs and things like that. And here we are. So if you don't know where we're located, we are in South Alabama, right between Mobile, Alabama and Pensacola, Florida. We're on the beautiful, sunny coast of Alabama. It's a great place to visit. And we love that you guys can come and visit.
I would say we probably have some of the prettiest beaches anywhere.
We
so
do.
if you get to come and see our beaches and our puppies.
But not everybody is able to make all the visits because a lot of times it's like, okay, I want to be matched with a puppy. So we're going to talk about the process. The first step in adopting a puppy from us at Smeraglia is that you have to go online and submit your puppy application.
Yes.
Once
First
you
step.
do that, it asks a lot of good questions too.
Yeah.
It's very helpful.
I think you've got to go online and you've got to create your account.
Yes.
And then submit your application. And it asks a lot of questions, and one of our adoption specialists will reach out to you and kind of talk through what's going on. I was actually talking to a client earlier today about what you do first as far as online and talking to somebody, and then you visit.
Right.
And what it is that initial process is to eliminate the dogs that are not possibilities for you,
Right.
to eliminate the ones, hey, you wanted a cream dog, you don't want one that's black, obviously, so we
Right.
eliminate that.
Right.
And then the visits, once you've narrowed it down, now let's pick your puppy.
Right. It's real easy to create your account too. It's just like go there, make it, and then it'll say, congratulations, you have a username and a password. And then you can go on to the next step, which is filling out your puppy application. There is a deposit that you will submit when you get to that step. But that deposit is applied to the balance of your puppy. So it is just the place that you have decided. I love Smeraglia puppies. I know I want to get one. And the great thing about that is if you have your application submitted and app in and you've been approved, then you can go at any time, day or night, in the middle of the night. If you're having one of those moments when you can't sleep, we're not going to be up to talk to you, but you can actually go click the Adopt Me tab and adopt that puppy right off the website.
Yes.
Now, what that means is he's reserved, he's yours. Of course, he didn't come home right then in the middle of the night
No.
because now we've got to talk to you about it. So, it is a sure way to reserve a puppy and know that, okay, I've got this puppy and nobody else can do it.
Yeah, if you go online and you see that puppy and that puppy is just speaking straight to your heart, you absolutely can click adopt now and adopt right then. Now, we want to call and talk to you and make sure it's the right fit and that all of the other pieces and parts are together. But if you are feeling that puppy, absolutely apply now. Boop.
But so many people can't do that. So many people have the hardest decision matching with a puppy, trying to figure out. And my number one question is this puppy available? Guys, if it's on the available or upcoming page, it's available. If it's on pending page, that means we've placed it there pending. And no, that one's not available. But keep watching pendings because sometimes they become unpended.
Well, because sometimes you have somebody who's trying to choose between two and they're here for a visit. And so the two puppies are on pending and then they'll pick one and then the other one just
But
goes at
you
the one to
can't
their
come.
right.
You cannot make the visit. So what happens? We have this wonderful service and there's a lot that goes into it. We will allow you to choose 3 of your favorite puppies off of the website based on the way they look, and their temperaments. And Carol does the temperament test, so it's very, it's laid out very clearly what she has learned about the puppy during the 7-week temperament test. But maybe the puppy's 10 weeks, 12 weeks now, and you're like, okay, I want to see these puppies interacting. And I actually walked into a visit last week of one, and it was so cute because my sister does them, Angie or McKenna or Dana. They are the hospitality team members. So it is at the Smeraglia Family Estate. We have a special room that we do it in. We will let you have up to 3 puppies. And there's a reason we do 3.
Yes.
Because too many puppies in the room, it becomes so confusing. So we take your 3 favorite puppies, we set it up virtually where it's pretty much you're FaceTiming with them. They get right down on the ground or set it on the bar, and they'll do whatever. They'll be your arms and hands, It's so cute, too.
It is, and they really do a great job, too. And so virtual visits run pretty much the same way, where if you can't be here in person, you're going to be on camera and interacting and talking. And whoever your hostess is, whether it's Angie or Dana or McKenna, they're going to interact with the puppies to show you the things that you're looking for so that you can try to make that selection of your puppy, not just a puppy,
Right.
which is what we want.
And you're going to get to see them run around and play. And so the one that we had the other day was so cute because one client was wanting 2 puppies. And 2 were sisters. The Montana, I think it was pink and red. And then the Eliza, little pink tag.
Oh, yeah, Ellis.
Ellis,
Pink.
that's who it
Yes.
was. Okay, and she was like this big, and then they were like this
She
big.
don't know it, though.
No, and this client was thinking she wanted the sisters, but after seeing them interact and spend time together, and one of the things she said, all right, put the puppy in your arm and I want to see. I want a cuddle bug. I want one that will just cuddle up. So they were holding the puppy and rocking it just like she would have done. And one of the girls was wiggling and getting down, wiggling and getting down. But then the other sister was just melting like butter. And she goes, okay, I love that temperament better, And she said, because that's what I want to do. And I love both of them, but that one didn't love doing that. That's the one I want. And then the other little one, those 2 were just so in their own world and going after. And then the little one was so tiny, and she was like jumping out of the basket and barking at them and putting them in their place.
Yep.
And she was like, okay, I'm taking the little one and I'm taking this one.
Yep.
And it was so cute.
Yeah. It's great when you get to see that too, because like we were saying before, when you look at the website, it's pretty easy to eliminate what you don't want. And when then you tell your adoption specialist what temperament you're looking for, it's easy to eliminate the ones that don't match that. But then you have all these puppies still to choose from. And that's where now we narrow it down to 3. And you know what? If your heart is looking at more than 3 puppies, you're not quite ready yet. You got to eliminate a few more. That gets way too confusing.
I do want to welcome all of you if you're just joining us. I have Dana here with us. You guys know the voice of Dana. She's always behind our camera, and she likes to give any input from you guys. So Dana, who's joined us today?
I'm always watching the comments.
Yes.
So we've got Annette says, hi guys, love these chats.
I do too.
Karen says hi there. And Lauren said, I adopted Gwen Red Dot. I'm so excited to add her to my animal family.
Oh,
we are
that's
too.
great.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. Our pictures are fabulous. We do lots of FaceTime lives, and we do a lot of pre-records of our puppies. We really try to give our clients exactly what they need to get a vibe and feel of who this puppy is. But sometimes there's just things that you guys want to do hands-on, and it's the funniest things to say, pick up that puppy and stare at it.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, we're going to stare. So many people used to do that. And they had so many different beliefs that if we stared in a puppy's eyes and if he looked away, that would mean one thing. So what do you think about that?
You know what? I always say every puppy here is born to be a blessing for somebody.
Yes.
You know what? You'll find it in your own way, but we
Yeah.
definitely have clients who want to see every part of the puppies
Yeah,
in a lot of ways.
I've had people that are very particular about the puppy's bottom end. Like, I want to see how it looks. So we're like holding it up to the screen, holding the tail. But then there will be like, can I see his teeth? And we're like showing them their teeth. Or let's say a puppy has a hernia. A lot of them have hernias and things like that. That's kind of common puppy things. It's like, okay, here's the hernia.
I've even shown like toenails because they're afraid of cutting dark toenails. And so they want to make sure a puppy has lighter colored toenails. So, hey, show me the toenails.
Or let me look in the roof of their mouth and see if they've got any spots. So Dana, just feel free to chime in if anybody's commenting.
Yeah, well, we've got Maurice with us, and he said, "I'm excited. This is my first time, and I'm so excited. I'm getting one real soon."
Yay!
Love that, Maurice. And Lauren said, "I hope she's a cuddle bug."
Oh yeah,
she is.
She is.
Her mama is too.
Yeah.
And then Trisha Spara is with us. Hey, Trisha, she's one of our supporters.
Yes.
Welcome, girl. Glad you're here with us today.
So one of the other things too is we always talk about, we've been breeding for a long time towards a Smeraglia type. And so the puppies are very consistent.
That's good.
And so it's really great that you guys can pick based on just the little subtle differences, but it's almost impossible to see those differences unless you're looking at them side by side. So that's also where the virtual visit comes in, because while you can see the individual picture and the individual video, when you get them in that virtual visit and they're side by side, you can compare who's a little bigger, who's a little longer in the body, whose coat's a little thicker.
That's where there's no puppy that's identical to another.
Correct.
And that's where their differences are going to show up and their uniqueness about them. And so it's really cool though, because they'll ask for anything and we just show it to them, you know? But you get to see the puppy like really in rare form. You know, showing, running, barking, playing. Yes.
Well, it's Pups Day out, and they are excited.
They are having
a ball.
party. It's so much fun. But so virtually, you can pretty much do anything these days. You know?
Can, yeah. And if there's going to be a silver lining from COVID, it's going to be that it made so many things just accessible right across your computer screen. Like, so many things are virtual. And so we do the virtual visits to help clients match with their puppies. But once you get your puppy home and things are going on, we also have virtual training that now is very, very helpful, because we did have so many people that got puppies during COVID and
they needed help.
And you can't go to a training class. Or we had people that had previously gotten puppies home and thought they would go to a training class, and then they were all canceled
or full.
Yeah. And then we wanted to be able to provide help. So we do offer that service as well.
Yes, so there are fees associated with everything, but like I said, there is a fee associated with the virtual training, but it does apply to the price of your puppy. If you go through and do adopt a puppy, the deposit will apply towards it, and also your virtual training fee.
Visit. Virtual visit fee.
Yeah. What did I just say?
Training. See, we're doing that. That was like me saying, what a beautiful collar you have.
And she loves my collar. And I was like, well, it's a necklace when people wear it.
She has a gummy bear necklace
yeah, so
on today.
the virtual visit has a fee. The virtual training, there is a fee. And so we'll post all the fees and everything underneath this thread in the comments. But do know that does apply to the price of your puppy. And so it is a great opportunity for you to meet us to get to meet you, and then also for you to meet your precious puppies and decide. And typically, you can match with your puppy on that day.
Yes.
Finalize with the adoption, specialist right there. The hospitality team member can finalize with you. And you can then determine your training goals.
Yes, training goals. And we get all of those details of, okay, now you have a puppy, now what? Do we go on to prep school?
Yeah.
Do we come in person and pick up now? And then do we do a training session at pickup? Do we do both? Do we go to training and then do virtual training?
It's
so
all
many
up
different
to you.
options.
There's so many options, and we're here to help work you through that, to figure that out. All right, so now let's talk about the virtual training. Dana, did anybody else have any other questions?
Yeah, Gina said we'll be getting our first Smeraglia baby, one of the Norvina litters.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Have you have they picked theirs yet? Did they say which one?
She just said she didn't say which one,
Okay.
so let
Oh my
us
gosh,
know.
they're so cute.
And then this is an awesome comment from Linda. She said, you all are the best at making sure it's a fit. The videos can make such a difference. it can be heartbreaking to return a pup. I applaud Smeraglia.
And it happens. I mean,
It does.
it happens for lots of reasons, but we want to give you every tool possible to make the right decision. But then once you get a puppy home, sometimes life happens, but we're here to always bring a puppy back.
But we also are here to give every tool possible to help it be successful once it gets home. So whether you have another dog at home that maybe they're just not meshing like we envisioned,
We can help.
We can, and that's what virtual training is for. And so we have our prep school program, which we encourage everybody to do. It's all inclusive. And you know, our team of trainers with prep school have been here so long.
Yeah.
Our newest trainer, I think, is on year 5 right
Yeah.
now. And so we've been doing this quite a while, experts in doodles.
Doodle Prep School is a deal. I mean, it's a game changer because for a dog that comes into a family, especially a lot of novice pet owners that have not had dogs before, but even if you have had a different breed of dog, sometimes every puppy's individual, and you have to know how to adapt that puppy into your home and lifestyle and other dogs there. So having a trainer that you can deal with virtually, it is such a pain nowadays to have to get in the car, go to group classes, go to trainers, do all that. When we can stand there and say, okay, get in front of the camera, let's go ahead and go on over to this little video that you actually did on virtual training. Let's let them learn more about it.
Here at Smeraglia, we launched virtual training session in 2022. Virtual training is a great option for those of you who want to do training yourself, but need the help and guidance from a professional trainer. Now, Doodle Prep School is always going to be the best option for those of you who've gotten a Smeraglia puppy and you want the best launch pad for your puppy into the new home to help with the transition. But if you're wanting to do it yourself and go ahead and get your puppy home, you can have the help and support from the Doodle Prep School trainers available to you virtually. If you've already gotten your puppy home and they've grown up, you're wanting to add to the training for your puppy or dog, or maybe you have a special or unique circumstance like a new baby coming home, introducing a new dog in the home. Maybe you don't have a Smeraglia Doodle at all, but you still want to have the help and benefit of our Doodle Prep School team of experienced dog trainers. Well, we are here for you with virtual training. Please reach out to our office or check us out online to schedule your session.
Well, that was great, Carol. That was very informative, and I'm sure that generated a lot of questions for our followers. So, Dana, were there any questions?
Well, Tom has joined us, and he said we've selected Sage Blue Dot. Can't wait for Carol to conduct his temperament test.
Yes.
Hoping Blue Dot tests well. And Maurice said he's looking into Vinny. Ladies, he's gorgeous. He says, I'm in Houston, and the virtual is a huge plus for me, being I'm a truck driver.
Oh, yeah.
that's
So
perfect.
you
Yes.
probably spent a
Yes.
lot of time online
On the
being a
road,
truck
yeah.
driver on the road. Is he going to ride with you?
I know. Is he going to be
That
your...
would be fun.
What is it? What's it when you're riding shotgun?
Yeah, shotgun. That's what it's called. I was like, Dana, I don't know what you're asking.
He's gonna be your shotgun rider. And then Kristen says we will be getting our baby in a couple of months. Thank you for offering the virtual visit.
Yeah, so that's really a great service.
And
It
he says
is.
yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
He's gonna be
He's going to do it? Oh, my God. You got to send us pictures.
You have
I
got
love
to
this.
post him in all cities. So
we have to find
hashtag Vinny Orlando.
Oh,
hashtag
yeah.
Vinny.
That would be so good.
You need to make a page,
Yeah,
Vinny,
just
an
start
Instagram
everywhere he
page.
goes. Take a picture of him beside signs in different places.
That's
all
awesome.
his travels.
That's awesome.
You
yeah.
could like make a famous Instagram page.
I know.
With that.
Yeah,
That would
we
be
have
so
to
That would
do
be.
it.
So, I would follow it. That would
I
be
would
so
follow
much
it too.
fun.
I think that's fun.
So, but yeah, with the virtual training, so like in the ad, you saw that the lady I was working with is pregnant, and so she'd gotten her puppy home, got her dog home, and has a new baby on the way, and so wanted to work on a few things to prepare for a baby to come home.
That's good.
And so, absolutely. So, with the virtual training, what's cool about it is we can be structured for a puppy and just go through like what puppy classes would, or we can be really, really topic specific. Hey, I'm trying to get ready for a new baby to come home, or I have new grandbabies, or we just moved into a new house and my dog has no idea what to do with an elevator. Things like that. We can definitely work through with the virtual training.
And that's cool. Or my dog dog was perfect and now my dog is developing behaviors and I don't want them to get out of control or get too far. And so it's really good to kind of nip something in the bud early on. Don't let them reinforce those negative behaviors. And that's what we're here for. We can help you. And we know them. We know their personalities. So we can go back and say, okay, I remember you. Okay. Yes. Carol and Charles and one of our trainers can develop a plan that's going to work for you.
Absolutely. And we do it and we work with you guys because we want to see you and your puppy succeed. We want a great partnership and a great relationship with you guys. We want to help in any way we can with that. The one we always get in the wintertime is we got a puppy home in the spring and then it snows. And potty training goes out the window for like 2 weeks.
It's like,
and
what just
when we get a
happened?
lot, like, it is cold out here. I don't know what to do. I don't know where my grass went. We have got to figure this out. So that's one we get a lot of.
That could be really kind of life interrupting for your family and for your
It would be
dog.
life interrupting for me.
Yeah, just for that to happen all of a sudden. And puppies don't know. What's going on, Dana?
Well, Gina says we are deciding between Nervina Blue and Nervina Green. Both are adorable.
Oh gosh, you can't go wrong. You know, you could put a blindfold on and bend down and pick up a puppy and not go wrong. They're that cute and adorable. And the good thing is temperaments are pretty consistent within our program, like Carol was saying earlier. You know, we're writing bios on every puppy now on the profile page, and we're trying to really put all of our media in one place. So if you go to the Browse Puppies, you'll see everything we've done on Facebook, all their up-to-date pictures. Carol's got the temp test there. That's linked in there. But then we are coming back. Joe and Caleb are going in and making sure that we write the description, things we've learned about the dog while it's in Doodle Prep School, or while, you know, because some of them are in prep school, so they're blossoming right before our eyes. And so we might have done media on them a month ago
and they're
still
different.
in school. And it's like, wow, today you've changed so much. So we go in and update it.
Yeah, and that's one of the comments I even make on the temperament assessments a lot of the times is that these puppies are very consistent, but differences will become more pronounced as they have different learning and socialization experiences. And so the temperament assessment is a snapshot of who that puppy is right then.
Right.
But as life goes on and now they're in a different location around different people, we have lots of things that can change and develop.
That's awesome.
Tom's got a great question.
What's
he
that?
says, you may have said this already. How many days, weeks can virtual training be conducted?
How many days a week, Carol?
many
As
days?
many as you want to.
Like-
So what's cool is with all of our trainers in prep school, all of our trainers do offer virtual training services. So they do it with their existing clients. It is part of our Doodle Prep School program, but we have a lot of people who've done prep school that continue with their trainer. So really it's based on your schedule and the trainer's schedule. So we'll really match up to work anytime. I think I saw one on the calendar for a Sunday evening at 10:30 p.m. So like when I say
Whoa.
they will work with your schedule, they'll
Wow.
work with your
That's
schedule.
pretty awesome. Well, with every block, our Doodle Prep School program is a 16-week program. So for like, if you buy 16 weeks, that's 4 blocks of 4 weeks. And so for every block, you get one hour free of training. So for the 16-week program, you get 4 hours, which is very good.
Yes.
I love that.
To keep that going and just to make sure once it gets home, because that transition time is so important. We want to make sure once your puppy gets home, they transition very well. And now even if you didn't do prep school, that's also a very important time that your puppy transitions into a home. We're not practicing bad behaviors. We're working on learning good habits. And virtual training can be very, very helpful with that as well.
Hey, another great virtual experience that we have here is a virtual pickup now, because not everybody can do a pickup in person, or they're not focused when they get here. They're so distracted. So
would be.
all the trainers are now doing that.
Yes.
And that's been really beneficial.
It has been, and the other cool thing about it is so in a pickup, that's your gotcha day. You're so excited about getting the puppy that, like Sherry said, you get a little bit distracted. But the cool thing about our virtual training sessions and the virtual pickups, they're recorded.
Yes, that's great.
Which means you can refer back to it anytime you want to. And so like a lot of times, if I do like a 30-minute virtual training session or an hour, you're going to get a lot of information.
But she can talk real fast.
I can. And I'll take
And
notes
say a
and I'll
lot of
send them
stuff.
to you. But having that to refer back to will be fantastic. And so
Yeah,
we'll do that
and
with the
you
virtual
can
pickup.
do it, and then maybe let's say a family member does the virtual training. But then another family member that lives there really needs to be up to speed as far as what happened during that training, what I should do and what I shouldn't be doing, the rules. These are the rules. And then you can say, okay, kids, now y'all all go sit down and watch this training session so you don't undermine everything that we did.
So what's funny about that is, so I actually had a client that their family did the virtual training session, and then they kind of got into an argument with each other later on about what was said. And they were able to go back to the video, let's watch the replay.
That's
see what
awesome.
actually happened.
That's pretty cool though. I
And
love
you could
it.
hear them. I told you I was right. You see?
Yep.
Hey, are we recording our virtual visits? Are they recorded?
I don't think
I don't think
so,
that's
I think
different.
it's
That's
on a
different
different
app.
account.
Because I was thinking, wouldn't that be fun if you had that recorded? Maybe we should check into that. That would be so good. So this has been really great, learning about all the virtual experiences. Now, I think that's pretty much the only virtual things we could do for them. What else could we do?
I don't know, but you know who probably could tell us and give us some
What?
ideas? Our clients. They're probably the very
Okay.
first ones to say, hey, this is what y'all should be doing.
What else could we do virtually once you get your puppy home? What else could we do with you guys? Hey, we're open for that.
Well, Tom has another question. It's not virtual, but he says, is it possible that a trainer can take the puppy home to help the socialization process of the puppy before graduation?
Like for
They all
before a
do.
pickup, or like Doodle Prep School, they all go home with the
Yeah,
trainer.
I don't know if y'all
Right.
realize this, but Doodle Prep School is an in-home training. The trainer picks up the puppy, and the puppy stays in the home of a trainer. Now, the beauty of our program is that, of course, it's 16 weeks, so we have 7 to 8 different trainers,
different
eight
trainers.
different trainers. So sometimes we do a transition between one trainer to the other to see how that puppy's going to transition when it comes to your home. So one trainer will say, hey, the dog was great when I got it, but then he started having this issue. So when he transitioned, get it back, the
Yep.
original trainer gets it back and says, we're going to work through this. And now you, the owner, I'm going to tell you what to expect, or I'm going to work that out of the puppy.
Correct.
Yeah.
So like it absolutely looks like, hey, the puppy barked in the crate like one night, but you've got to stick to it. Don't go to it, and it'll be fine. And then your original trainer can relay that to you to let you know, hey, when he transitioned, this is what we saw. Totally normal to see that. So that's really cool.
When he commented, he said, I didn't know that. Thank you. Perfect.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. There's so many great things to learn. We try to be very transparent and personal here. Yeah.
And then also for Tom, it's one of the other things when you fill out your prep school, like the Doodle Prep School questionnaire, it's going to ask you some specifics about your household, who lives there, do you have cats, do you have dogs? And the reason for that is we have 8 different trainers. So we're going to try to match your puppy to the trainer whose household is most similar to yours. So we're doing appropriate socialization. So if you've got a cat at your house, we're going to make sure you go to a trainer with a cat. If you've got
Or
young children,
stairs or different
stairs, a
things.
doggy door, things like
Kids.
that.
That's
No
really
kids.
cool. Kids or no kids, yeah. Whatever the lifestyle's kind of like, we can pretty much mimic it over here. I love that. Well, this has been a great chat today. I love talking about all the different opportunities, experiences with us. It's what it's all about. We want to help you succeed in your relationship with your dog. We want you to have a lifelong, loving, good relationship.
Absolutely.
And we're always going to be here for you.
We
It's
are.
great. All right, guys, you have a great day, and we'll see you back next week with a great new topic. Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.